Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 11 of Roleplay Mirrorshades. I'm JP McDaniel, joined by the rest of the cast. Do want to apologize. Last week was a little bit short. I guess we're going to count that for a week, though. Adam, you were unsure if we should count it as a week. I think we're going to.
Okay.
Because I mean, we got to. I mean, we did some. We talked about.
We did a full hour.
We sold some shirts.
It's true.
It's a week.
Shirts.
It was a promotional week.
It was a promotional week. 100%.
This week brought to you by Shirt.
There you go. There you go.
Very special.
Indeed, indeed. A lot of people were confused. I guess people didn't watch the very end of that, the last like 5 seconds when I said, hey, this is the end of the week. Because everyone's like, you're going live, and where's part number 2, week 10, man? You just forgot. You just forgot the whole fucking VOD on your YouTube.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? What's
Really
going
dropping
on?
the ball, JP.
I love people's impression of the internet. Like, everybody does it differently.
That's
a little
YouTube.
Bit, and...
See, Twitch and YouTube have different...
Yeah. I've seen your Twitch impression.
Yeah.
I've seen it in action.
You have seen that in action. Let's start things off with talking about the Avengers 2. Who saw it, and who should I kick off the show? I think Kaitlyn's being kicked off the show.
Wait, I don't know. Adam, did you see it?
I'm saving it.
Okay. Then you're on, unless you don't.
Don't worry. I promise.
Okay.
I'll watch it soon.
Okay.
It'll happen.
All right.
Okay.
I'm also taking a rain check.
I don't.
Can I come back?
Have you seen the first Avengers?
Oh.
See, that's the question. I knew it.
Damn.
You fucked up. Well, let's just spoil everything for the two of them, and no one else is watching right now, so we could just spoil the entire movie. Wheat.
Spoilers. We won't spoil you.
We're not actually spoiling. I'm joking.
Yes.
What'd you think, Wheat? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Well,
Shotgun movie review.
I can't. Okay, shotgun movie review is better than thumbs up, thumbs down. So, I was thoroughly entertained for 2 hours and 21 minutes. However, I think it should be said that as a movie, it has a great number of flaws. And I feel that a 3 hours Avengers 2 would have actually resolved that. And what I mean is, some of the progression of story, some of the instant explanations.
You really want to say something, but we're going to let Wheat finish.
Keep going.
Of things happening, but it was still fucking, like nerd orgasmic in terms of all of the amazing hero shots, everything else that you get. So wasn't disappointed, but I did feel like, it's getting harder for them to like expand the Marvel universe without completely just like.
There was a lot in there. Like there was a lot, and I thought there was going to be more. Like apparently the original edit of the movie was like 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's why I was so excited, because they're on the DVD. There's going to be.
They pretty much already said that.
Yeah,
I get that. I really do get that. I'm sure they were like, "Look, this is a summer blockbuster. like you ever heard of Lord of the Rings extended edition? Like that shit sells." So I get it. I get it. You're gonna love it when you go. You're gonna fucking love it. It's amazing. I can't wait, Dodger, to see that. Then hopefully that will like.
I wanted there to be a bit more of a fleshing out in terms of the progression. I felt like the pacing was a little weird, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought that it was really good. I had a lot of issues with Man of Steel. This is like just a little side tangent.
I had an issue that it's a bad movie.
Yes, I had issues with the fact that Man of Steel exists at all.
There's still fights in
Superman's
Man of
a piece of shit.
Yeah, I didn't mind the movie so much, but go ahead.
I feel like Avengers does such a good job of humanizing the characters in a way that a lot of the DC movies kind of fail at it. There are a lot of choices that are made and reactions that happen in Age of Ultron where you're like, that's awesome that they're exploring this, and with the dialogue still keeps the brevity at like not the brevity, but the tone is consistently at I'm really enjoying still exploring really dark, serious stuff, and also, great quippy one-liners, and it's fun.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
There were
By the way,
a lot of one-liners in that movie. I felt like the
it was a
movie
Joss
was,
Whedon, man.
Yeah,
it was
no,
like
I know, but
awesome episode of
and I loved
They
every
were
one of
all
them, but it was just like,
Yeah, they were all
there's so many
fantastic
one-liners.
Yeah.
What were we gonna say? We
I read
So
the
many gifts to be
comic.
made.
You guys,
True.
they're practically giving the comic away on Comixology for
They
like,
are.
I think you could buy the whole thing for like $9
the
right
whole
now.
Ultron series
Yeah.
is what you're saying?
Yeah. And now that the movie's out, and now that I know like they weren't hiding anything, like read that shit because there's time travel, there's like multiple Wolverines, there's like Spider-Man. It's the Avengers that could be, and
That's
you know,
true.
once they reboot it, what it will probably be. But go read that shit, and you'll just be like, wow.
There's
Wow.
more than one Wolverine.
They have a
And
time travel
the
arc
comics
where
are
it,
fucking
it ends
crazy.
up creating.
It's like Too Many Cooks, but with Wolverine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
Oh no!
fucking
If you
awesome.
want too many cooks, read Deadpool, man.
Yeah, there you go.
The entire
it's
Marvel
awesome.
universe
Tools.
is just batshit insane because of the Fantastic Four. Like that, their book just goes fucking crazy and
Only
it
because
fucks
of the
everything up.
Fantastic Four. That's the only.
Hey,
reason.
Well,
you
partially,
guys-
but yeah.
Oh, one other thing.
What's
So in our theater, which was pretty packed, we
Uh-huh.
didn't go to IMAX, but we went to an ETX, which is like
The hell is
basically
that?
it's a larger screen, but the ETX is like, okay, how high does this audio system go? Like they turn it way the fuck up, and that's how I like
Okay.
to watch movies.
Sure.
But anyway, the part of the movie that got absolutely by far the most applause was the fucking Star Wars,
Star Wars
trailer.
trailer?
Yeah,
Of course it
true.
did.
There was a couple of parts during the movie that got some,
trailers
like,
leading up to
yeah.
that movie. Every single one of them, even though we had seen them all, were like that was like the perfect rundown of trailers. Like we had the new Batman vs Superman, then we had Star Wars, and then I fucking forgot the other two, but they were just as good.
Fantastic Four they showed for sure.
That the trailer actually looked decent. The other ones have
they
looked
made
dog
it look
shit.
better than the other
Yeah.
ones.
I actually
It's still
that trailer made me go, "This has potential."
It's got potential, yeah.
I feel like
No.
that first note of the Star Wars fanfare, like when you're sitting down to watch a Star Wars movie and it goes from the like LucasArts logo and it's dark for just a half second, and then that tone comes in. I feel like the guy who sound engineered that noise deserves a fucking Nobel Prize in mind manipulation.
yeah.
Because every time I hear that noise, my heart is just like, oh shit! Like I
Yeah,
can't,
that's true.
not.
I can't lie. I've watched that trailer 7, 8, maybe 9 times,
Yeah.
and even sitting there in the movie, I'm like,
It's pretty good,
oh
man.
my god, it's
I was-
coming!
I
Like,
was-
I can't believe it.
One of the people in the wedding party that we went with had not seen the Star Wars trailer because they wanted to see it first in the theater. And so like when Han and Chewbacca show up at the very end, like that's the moment that got everyone when they watched the trailer. So I looked over at this person and literal tears were streaming down this person's face because it was the first time they had seen it. I'm just like, that's pretty good. That's pretty
yeah,
good. So
that's what that shit did, man.
so yeah, go see the Avengers. I don't know why we started that off, but I think it's as a nerd you had to have seen the movie.
Jurassic World. I'm excited for Jurassic World. In fact, I'm
Yeah,
probably
no, I wanna
more
see it.
excited for Jurassic World than anything.
I think I'm excited to see how absurd that movie's going to be. And
Bring it on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Bring
what
it
I
on.
Anyone
want.
that can like fucking
Richard Attenborough is rolling over in his grave every
Yeah.
time someone plays that trailer.
anyone that can like
Oh,
mind
Chris
control some
Pratt's gonna-
raptors in a motorcycle
He's gonna
game.
train
yeah. I think that's what
dinosaurs, Adam.
said.
Yeah.
It's going to be
And
great.
No,
It's
if
gonna be
anyone
great.
could pull it off, listen. If it was fucking Will Smith, couldn't do it. If it was fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, couldn't do it. Brad Pitt, sorry, can't train Velociraptors. Chris Pratt,
Because Pratt
hold on
can do
a
it.
second. Hold on. That's actually half believable.
Yeah. It's true.
I
It's true.
can live with that.
Yep. Yep.
He makes it. The
true.
Rock? No fucking way.
The Rock couldn't do it.
How?
The Rock is too busy starring in the Grand Theft Auto movie that's not actually a Grand Theft Auto movie. But
I
Bold
had
mistake.
never seen the picture of The Rock in the same dress as Miley Cyrus before.
I haven't seen that. I'll have to
Oh
Google
my
it.
god, it's so good. Wait. Hold.
Hey,
Miley Cyrus.
Someone in chat just said the movie that they're looking forward to is Poltergeist.
What?
And I'm sorry, like, does the new Poltergeist have the old woman?
I didn't even know there was a new.
Yeah, there's a
Poltergeist.
new Poltergeist.
Yeah, I saw the poster for that. And I was with my grandmother and I asked her if she had seen that when she was younger. And then I was like, wait, is that rude to ask her that? Am I calling her old?
What?
But she said she hadn't seen it.
What do you mean? Oh no, the
Here it
old.
is.
It wasn't made, it wasn't like it was made in 1910 or anything. Like,
Pretty
Well,
old
I
movie.
mean, but there's like the original Poltergeist. I like is so fucking amazing. Even what they do, in terms of, even special effects and stuff. Like, I can't believe they touched it, man.
Yep, I see the picture. I didn't know they were
Sorry.
doing the movie for it.
Sorry.
Can we even do it on Indian burial grounds again? I feel like
was that a poltergeist thing? Like, I thought The Shining invented that. The, like, haunted Indian burial ground.
Yeah,
Like,
that-
I
it's-
think the
was-
poltergeist
was-
is older.
I don't know who
that-
did it first.
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't know.
It's just a given.
There's some guy instead of the old lady. Listen, everyone, do me a fucking favor.
Don't go see it.
Don't go see that shit.
Just
Watch
the
the original. The original's still scary as fuck. Like
No, it's not.
What?
It's pretty good.
Yo, if you're afraid of clowns,
What?
scary trees that could eat you, fucking swimming pools filled with corpses,
Mm-hmm.
fucking guys tearing their faces off and like,
You know what always gets
maggot
me?
and meat and the
I-
TV and the old lady, what?
I don't know what started this, but any movie that has the symbol monkey.
Oh, the little wind up.
Dude, have
Symbol
you
monkeys
seen?
freak me out.
Have you
and I
seen
don't
the
know where
symbol
it
monkey
started
from
with.
the game with fuck? It's the old guy. no.
One of the Douglases.
yeah,
Michael Douglas?
Michael Douglas.
It's Michael, it's the kid. Right?
That
Kid.
movie fucked me up because it's got a shit ton of dolls in it, and it's got one of those clapping monkeys that's just in like this
Fuck
eerie
that
room.
I'm
Fuck
fine
that
with
shit,
those.
man.
Clap symbol monkeys. Get out of my life.
Yep.
I don't
I
ever wanna
love
see one.
those. I don't know. I don't know if
fucked up.
anyone from Toronto remembers. There's like this place called the
fucked up.
Organ Grinder, and they used to have one of those monkeys that sat on top of the organ. And I love that. That was like my childhood. I used to
Nope.
get like dinosaur chicken strips. I just like
What
watch
the
little monkey
fuck?
like clap all day long.
Toronto
So-
sounds like a magical place.
Oh, it is.
Magical.
When you said organ grinder, I imagined like a place where they straight up just grind up organs.
Yeah, no,
and then-
I was
Wow,
thinking like
that's
a.
very
I
fitting
mean, it's
for
the
you.
same. It's the same gesture, but
Like
yeah.
that goes with your monkey theme.
Right,
Like
yeah.
the creepy monkey theme, not the nice happy one.
Right.
The creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Did you besides Avengers? What else did you do over the weekend?
I played some Counter-Strike Go, dude. I discovered that there's
saw
a
you
game.
ranked
Or
up.
there's a. I found out. Wait, JP, I did not know this.
I don't want to spoil it. Sorry, go ahead.
There is a gun
Mm-hmm.
in the game called the Op,
Yes.
and I discovered that I should use this gun more often because I can rail like a motherfucker in Quake, and it's basically the same
pretty
thing.
much
And
the same
suddenly
thing.
this weekend, I like picked one up, and I'm like, oh wow, what is this? Bam, 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 bam! I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I swear to God, like, I don't know. It's weird, but it's the first time I've ever really been like, I'm going to use this op. And
Nice.
apparently I'm pretty good with it.
I haven't
so.
played CS. Dude, Jeff's kind of leaving us behind. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't expect him to climb through the ranks as much as he did. And now he's like AK3 and shit. Or Master Guardian or
I
whatever the
hadn't
fuck it
played in
is.
3 months, lost 2 games, won a game against like, AKs and double AKs, and they put me at Gold Nova 3. And I'm like, sweet.
What
I'll
were you
take
before that? You were like
I don't even
silver.
remember. I think I was like Gold Nova 1 or some shit, to be honest.
Maybe so.
Yeah, I don't think
don't
I
know.
was high at all.
We'll have to play some.
Yeah.
You also
It's
rebuilt
on my
your-
VODs anyway. If
Okay,
you want to.
I'll check
At
it
the
out.
end,
I
at the end, the last game of yesterday's VODs, all of a sudden I'm like, okay, look at this thing.
I
The-
still have this really stupid highlight on my stream where I triple killed 3 AKs. And it was like the weirdest series of misclicks ever. It's like the weirdest thing. I need to link it or something. But I was only ever like, Gold Nova.
There you go.
But I
I
triple
had
killed 3 AKs.
Everyone
I had
gets lucky once.
a no scope on a guy that ran through double doors, and I just like was totally caught off guard and just fucking turned around and
See-
shot at him, and it fucking just killed him.
We'll have to check in next show because I'm interested to see if that same positive gameplay returns for your next matches because I bet
Why?
you it's not going to.
What do you mean?
I bet you're going to miss every single shot.
Maybe I will.
I
I
bet
don't
you
know.
it's going to go terrible.
It's totally possible.
Dodger, what are you doing?
Half that game.
I don't know. I don't know what any of these words mean. You're saying a bunch of words
Oh,
that don't
okay.
make
Oh.
any fucking sense to me.
Half-
So I'm
Okay.
having
Yeah.
fun by doing one of these.
I see. Okay.
And then one of these.
All right. I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I mean,
Spinning.
JP, you know how that game is. Like,
Yeah, I
one
do.
time you're like, God, these SMGs are amazing. Look at this P90. It's just fucking destroying everyone. And then, 2 days later, you can't hit
It
it.
doesn't hit anything, yeah.
Right?
It
Like,
happens.
I don't know.
It happens.
It's a mental thing.
And you rebuilt your PC or something, right? You
No,
reloaded?
I am.
What?
Thank
Oh.
you. Yes, I finally, I was going to do this back in January, and then life and moving and stuff got in the way, and so now I'm
Fucking
finally
life.
rebuilding a PC. And honestly, my gaming PC is good, and I don't need to rebuild it. But what I really need is a new streaming rig, because I'm realizing like my streaming rig is fucking hella old, like maybe 3-4 years, haven't upgraded it. Need to really badly, so I'm just going to put this one over the streaming rig, give Mini Wheat the other one that he can like play all his games on.
Yep.
And then, I'm
There you
excited.
There you go. Did you already get all your parts?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Do you have a PC part picker list that you could send over?
Like everyone's been asking me, but I don't. It's nothing that special, but I will build it.
Okay.
Show people.
Gotcha.
They really
Fun
want
stuff. Dodger, you're in a new place, a new office.
I am.
You didn't just put shelves up behind you to not see Sam anymore?
I did. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be the best con. I'm just like, yeah, I'm in a new office.
Yeah. He just put shelves up.
It's just like right there. It's like the exact same place.
You did.
Yeah, I'm in a new office. I'm trying to simulate a normal work environment for myself.
How's that
instead of
going?
doing my job in my underoos. It's I'm on day 3.
Are you tired of it yet?
It's going well. No, I love it. I love it. I love it. Like when I'm here and like sitting here and have other people in the office like working on stuff, I'm like, yeah, working on stuff. And I'm sure that eventually, I'll hit that normal point where I'm just like, God, I don't want to do any work.
Yeah,
but
that's
for right
gonna
now,
happen.
I'm feeling lots of excitement. And then I go home and I only have a little BB laptop there, so I've been doing things like sewing and hanging out with my cats and cooking and stuff like that. So
That
it's
sounds
been nice.
dreadful. You gotta get a new computer, man. What are you
Dodger, I'm gonna have to agree with chat here. I think you need to grab something off your bookshelf to prove that's not a green screen and a picture. Are you just
Here's
Okay.
one of my many foxes.
okay? You guys, it could
Wood-
very well be an amazing special effect.
Wood
All right,
fox.
we'll get to the bottom of it. Wait, okay.
ILM is like right
Wow.
on right now, just
Christmas
generating
fox.
CG objects. She's just holding green screen blobs.
Got a tiny squishable fox.
Nice.
And we've got
We messed up your... Uh-oh.
and then we've got way too heavy fox.
Oh, that sounded heavy when you put it on your desk.
I know.
Don't you-
So do you have other people in the office with you, or is it just you?
Oh, it's me and Gerard the completionist and Jesse's gonna be moving in here. So
But they're not in they're not in like the actual same office, right? You're in like your own
no,
room.
I have like a tiny little corner
Okay.
office with a door and a on-air light and stuff, so people don't bug me.
That's pretty
What's
awesome.
on the front of your door?
Yep.
Do you have like a plaque, a name card?
No, but I did bring. I have a little framed picture of Pippin and Merry from as like little cartoon characters. Pippin and Merry from Lord of the Rings, dressed like hipsters talking about coffee. Anyways,
Nice.
Nice.
I went downhill the more you spoke.
I know. I was so excited to explain it, and then I realized it was gonna sound really lame, so I gave up.
Nice.
We could hear it crashing and burning as you were talking.
Yeah,
It was
you just
great.
got less
It was
and
an
less
emotional
confident.
experience.
About
Yep.
what you were saying, the more that you spoke, and it just
It's getting smaller and smaller.
It's true. Anything else? Oh, and you had McDonald's. Everyone wants to know what you're eating.
Yeah.
It's McDonald's. I'll spoil
I
it
did
for
have
everyone.
McDonald's. Because I got to my morning job at 8, and then I had to
Fuck.
run home to do a brand deal. And then immediately after the brand deal, I did my own stream, and then I had like a half an hour to go and get food. So I was like, "Where's the closest fast food?" And they were like, "McDonald's." It's like, "All right, see ya." So that's what I got.
Nice.
And now I know where the McDonald's is, which is probably a bad thing.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
See, this is the office life right there.
I know it's
You
the
gonna-
office life
Much.
now.
What was that, Caitlin?
Are you gonna get some nuggets?
I got some sick nugs.
could
yeah.
do the 100
Did
nug
they come in a
challenge now.
bucket though?
No, I have yet to get the 100 nug challenge.
Because it doesn't exist.
That's because it ain't real. JP.
Not real.
It exists.
I would not be surprised if it only exists in Texas. To be
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Agree.
It probably. It maybe does. I don't know. People said.
And yes, I am wearing a Punisher shirt. Thanks for noticing, chat.
There you go.
Coming together.
I was gonna ask some, but I forgot. Oh, we'll do weekly check-ins with you on how office life is, much like we'll do weekly check-ins
Okay.
with Wheat on how the CS
Perfect.
things are going. I'll forget next week, so it doesn't matter. I'll just make this shit up as we go along. Caitlin, what's been going on with you? See, you've been playing a lot more games in StarCraft.
Like one.
What you been playing?
No, you did Hearthstone.
What
You've
you
done a
playing
lot of
right now?
GTA.
What you been playing?
Yeah, Hearthstone, GTA, but still lots of StarCraft.
Sure. What? How's the Hearthstone world? Do you still enjoy the game? This is your weekly
So-
check-in. Is how's Hearthstone? Because that game will, like everything else, degrade slowly and not be fun. Spoilers. Did she freeze? All right, we're back. Welcome to week 12 of Mirrorshades. It's a new week.
It's the future. Weeks are shorter in the year 2050.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. We had to shorten them. Caitlin, you were about to say something and then you froze. And I forgot. I think we were
She
talking
was
about...
talking about Hearthstone packs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
that.
Talk about
Hearthstone.
hopping in and get all them packaroonies.
I actually had a moment of like self-awareness and self-reflection while I was saying that, like Dodger earlier, and I realized maybe I shouldn't admit like all the stuff I said.
Hello, is this Mr. Blizzard? I need to report some behavior. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so I play Hearthstone for the competitive aspect only, purely.
You know what is kind of sad is that
Hearthstone?
like, well, no, like Blizzard probably hear about that and ban you. Yet there's still so many like map hackers and stuff all over
So
the
many.
ladder.
You don't
and
know,
it's
man.
like,
Every
oh.
day.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't even know the map hackers in StarCraft on Korea. So blatant. I have some friends that say like Korean GM is like 50% map hackers, and they
what
super
happened to the
blatant
Korean
ones.
honor, Kaitlyn? Like,
They're probably still honorful. It's just all the Americans went over there to play.
You know what? I get the weirdest stuff on Korea. This one guy, he told me, but he paused at the start. He was like, pause. And then he never came back. So he made it seem like he was AFK. So after 10 minutes, I unpause it. But that was his strat. His strat is he like makes people think he's AFK and then he 6-pools them.
oh.
No honor.
That's rough.
No honor.
That's rough. No honor. Are you playing anything else besides Hearthstone and GTA? Or are you just back fully on StarCraft now?
I still play StarCraft like 7 hours a day. Yeah.
Oh,
Play
well,
some
you've been starting off the stream with like something a little different though, right?
Yeah, I play Hearthstone at the start and at the end,
There you
and
go.
then off stream I play it some more.
There you go. Thank you for that, Dodger. Nice. Yep. The whole world's gonna see it. You can't
There
even.
we go.
There you go. Oh, you were sad that it looked like that, not that you typed it.
I was sad that it was it's tiny D instead of the big D.
What kind of fucked up penis is that? My God.
It's
You need to
getting
see a
bigger.
doctor.
It's getting bigger. It's in
What is that, a
progress.
piece of gravel coming out the end of that thing? Jesus Lord.
Just one solitary piece of gravel.
Call 911
Yeah.
right now.
Jesus Christ. Adam, you were hanging
Yes.
out yesterday. The tweet I remember most vividly, or rather perfectly, was that you were hanging out with babes, rap music, barbecue, pool. What? There's two other rad things that you mentioned that I
There's
forget.
some other things. I think I was talking about my bike. I don't know. I actually went outside.
Yeah, you
yesterday
said
'cause it
bikes.
was nice.
That's right. You said bikes. You said
Yeah.
a bunch of rad things in a tweet, and I was just kind of, yeah, it's kind of.
Just having a good day.
Yeah.
Going
Is it
outside.
a fixed
getting
gear?
away from my computer. It actually is. Go ahead and
Actually, like that's surprising.
let's all pretend like we're surprised that Adam rides a hipster bike. So I'll take a moment. It's a world of make-believe where you can pretend you're excited and surprised.
I can't believe it.
Whoa, no way,
I
Adam!
know, right?
Wow!
Whatever, they're fun to ride. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up, you guys.
What else you been doing, Adam? I saw you played some
I-
Adam World, some Apocalypse World last week.
Yeah.
Thursday,
we
was
played
it?
Apocalypse World. Yep. Yeah, we're playing every Thursday at 11 in the a.m. It was really fun. Good first session.
Nice.
I finally have entered the ranks of people who've watched a Fast and the Furious movie. I watched the first one. Yeah, finally, the other day.
Well,
Shit.
You liked it?
The 90s-ist. It was. I think my description afterwards was it's the movie Hackers, but with cars instead of computers. Like the whole aesthetic is so similar. And like, how much money did Nas pay the people that made that movie? Like, I don't know if you guys remember it, but they say the word Nas probably every like 6 or 8 words. But all that aside,
I haven't watched
still pretty fun.
I haven't watched the first Fast and the Furious in a very long time.
Yeah, it's like a big Nas commercial, which is funny because Ja Rule is in it and Nas is nowhere to be seen. But it, yeah. I mean, Michelle Rodriguez is the shit. I'll watch any movie with her in it.
That's true.
Yeah, she's great. So I did that.
Did you like her in Lost?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, like, I feel like I want to, if I ever had a chance to interview her, I'd be like, so when you watched Alien, did you realize that you would just be Vasquez your whole life, or is that an accident? Did that just happen? Like, you're the same person? But yeah, if they ever make like an all women version of the Expendables, like they were talking about that, right? The Expendables.
Yeah.
And she's gonna be in it for reals. Like,
Yeah.
she's so. I love her.
I missed my window. I had a window there to roll yoked and become something. And then maybe I could have been the Expendables lady edition. My window's
you.
gone now.
So close.
Well, cool. Yeah, we know that Adam's mic is robot-y, but we're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll with it.
It's Ultron.
Adam actually is a robot, believe it or not.
Yeah.
He's a hipster robot sent from the future, where hipsters take over the world, and he's here to warn us.
Peace all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm your James Spader.
Exactly. Exactly. So anyways, I think what did we like ended last week right as we got a mission? Is that what happened? Because we went to a break.
Yes. Yeah. You guys had been given your mission by Miss Johnson in the Chrome Rose Tea House, a known Yakuza hideout. And the mission was to go and wreck up the shit of one Kenji Takahashi, a millionaire playboy who owns a bunch of stock in a Japanese company and needs to be convinced of the wrongness of his American-style behavior. And I think that that's pretty much it, which is okay because you guys haven't written goals yet, and that's a good time to add your goals in if you want to make your goal something to do with the mission or something general. You're welcome to do so.
I didn't think about this at all.
Uh,
I think
So
that's what everyone's
give me your
thinking right
goal.
now to themselves.
It's fine. It's not my first time at the DM rodeo. It's fairly regular that the players are like, oh yeah, that game we're playing. Right, okay, we're playing it. So, where are we again? Yeah, your goal can be something that your character wants to accomplish theoretically, like soon, right? Because the more goals you accomplish, the more karma you're going to get. You can break a goal into smaller goals. Your goal could be like find out where this guy lives, or do the job can just be your goal, right? Like do the job. The job can be steal something from the guy's house while you're wrecking it. It could be find out why Miss Johnson and the corporation wants to harass this dude. Like it can be about that, or it can be something personally related, but it's going to mean that your character is going to have to either convince the other characters to go along and help fill this goal, or you're going to have to go on your own and do like the goal that way. So yeah, whatever you guys want for your character is totally cool with me. Just a thing that you can accomplish.
Well, all the group has said to me in terms of what we're doing is that we're meeting someone, right? And that they needed me to do demolitions, I guess that's how you said it, Bon Bon, right?
yeah.
Gotta do the demolitions.
Exactly.
So could my goal just be as simple as like Blow some shit up. Like,
break stuff.
I mean, I don't know what I could do that's like advanced of that. Like blow some shit up, but not harm anyone, or.
Yeah, I mean, you could say like make sure nobody gets hurt in the demolition. It depends. Is your focus on keeping people from getting hurt, or is your focus on blowing shit up?
Focus on blowing shit up, I would think.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So you could have a goal that's like you have a demolition skill, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know if you do or not.
I do. I actually.
Okay.
I've never.
Cool. So you
used
could
it.
just say use my demolition skill to help the team in this mission.
Ah, okay.
Okay. I wanted. That's the goal.
Because that's a way to prove that you've got value outside of just like shooting things.
Sure.
It's a new skill.
Sure.
Okay. Cool.
That's mine.
Can
Okay.
my goal be to summon something that will help with the job?
Yeah. Do you want to be more specific? Like, why do you want to do that? Like, use your conjuring? Because you've done that before. That's a thing we've seen.
Yeah, it's just because like, as a character, like Breakdown doesn't feel like he's gonna be very good with this sort of a job.
Mhm.
So he just wants to be useful to the group to like help.
So that sounds more like the goal, right? Is like use my magic to help wreck stuff. Because you want to prove like because Kaitlyn's character like Night's made fun of you in the last session was like just don't heal the house, moron. Like
Right? Yeah.
so maybe like prove that you can wreck stuff. You're a big boy like the rest of them. You can wreck stuff too. You're cool.
Right. Okay.
You're hip.
So, Adam, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I'm imagining myself as like Fix It Felix.
Could I have a goal that is basically like I want to make sure this job I basically want to do a good enough job that she would hire us again. Right? Like as a leader, that's like my goal.
Okay. Now, is that a goal that you think that you can achieve from a player perspective, or is that just letting me decide if you get karma or not?
I think that literally based off of the performance of how we do.
Okay.
Yes.
So you won't get karma for this goal until the job is done. So you might not be able to do it like today, for example.
I'm
just
okay with
saying.
that. I
know,
got
you're the
15
long
karma
term
in the
guy.
bank, dog. I'm
No.
cool on that shit.
You gotta use that.
I think you have stars.
Doesn't
You have-
appreciate-
I am really putting myself in my character when I'm thinking about what is my goal. So
How the fuck do I have 12 Did we get a lot of karma last week?
I think everybody got karma for completing the mission, and then nobody's really used their karma for stuff
I
yet.
use my karma.
Yeah.
Kaitlyn
I
used
used mine to up my wisdom, I think.
Do you guys want to talk about spending karma again?
No. I mean, I think we spent like 20 minutes on it last episode, so I don't
Yeah,
wanna
we've
do
talked
again.
about it a lot.
Okay.
I'm
So,
okay with having extra karma because, hey, my character can die anytime you throw someone with magic at us. So I'm just going to save it for that.
What's your goal, Night's Ass? What do you want to do?
I would like to change my goal to further hurting this man's reputation, further tarnishing it.
Oh, okay. So not only do you want to wreck his ship, but you want to make him look like an asshole.
Well, he already is an asshole. I want to.
I think yeah, we could probably surmise that, but you
Yeah.
want to make it worse. Okay.
Mhm.
Excellent. Using your vast supply of social currency against him. I'm into it. You're a rock star. Whatever you say goes. Okay. Cool. So
Adam, also, I responded to your message. This is kind of.
I don't have a list of like prices, but like.
How about this?
Yeah, if you have something in your mind.
For that much.
Oh, that would cost you way less than 500.
Well,
I love these like
beautiful version ever.
like
I
a
don't
super
know.
deluxe version. Sure.
Yes, that's
if you
exactly.
want to spend that much, you
Okay.
can. You have
How about
free
this?
reign.
How about this?
It's like listening to somebody talk on a cell phone. They're not that expensive. Yeah, with that much, that number I quoted you, you can get those two, the whole package. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know what I'm doing with this then.
Anybody else want to have half a conversation with me?
Nope.
Okay. All right, cool.
Ambiguous Wheat did it all.
Perfect. So where do you go to plan your missions? Is it still Bonbon's apartment? Is that still HQ? Is that the Hall of Justice?
I think so, yeah.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So you're in Bonbon's apartment now, or you're approaching. Let's say you're in the hallway, and Bonbon, you're like getting out your keys to open the door to let everybody in. Do you want to describe what they find when they get there, Bonbon?
Wait. Look at my.
Okay. All right.
They
stuff is
totally they totally see what they expect.
So it's the
Although
usual-
you might notice that it is a bit. It's just like the tiniest bit cleaner. Just the tiniest bit cleaner.
Okay.
I mean, unless your perception skill was phenomenal, you might not notice, but it definitely is. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm
Okay.
hacking away.
Okay. Cool. So you get into the apartment. Is Crusher's stuff still like laying around?
I mean, because he was gone for all that time. So, like, I actually made a makeshift chair out of a bunch of the ammo boxes and stuff. So there's like,
There's some extra furniture.
yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So what do you want to do? You've got this mission ahead of you. You have the folio of pictures of Takahashi, and what are you gonna do?
Will you remind me? I think we asked her what his most prized possession was, and I totally forget what the answer was.
I feel like I can't remember what I said then, but I feel like I would have said it was his car.
Like his car?
Yeah, he's got a
I'm
really
thinking
fancy
car, too.
car. Yeah, and it's
I
not
thought
like,
you said you didn't know.
yeah, or maybe she didn't know, but the picture, like, he's got this really nice car, and it's in all a bunch of the pictures, so that might be
Okay.
the thing. Whether she told you or not, I can't remember.
Chat will probably catch up soon. They might know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad will be like, it was this.
Yep.
Which is great.
Yep.
All right.
It's a useful resource.
We got a mission, and Crusher, this one's right up your alley. Now, we get to destroy some shit, or maybe more appropriately, you get to destroy some shit. This is what we got to do. We got to find out where this guy's car is. We got to find out where he goes, where he's hanging out, and we're going to attack when he least expects it.
You said that you built furniture with all my C4 in the house. What did you do with it?
The ammo, the C4 is put away nicely. It was like the ammo crates and stuff.
Okay. Well, then I guess, like, I just put my plastique that I have on me and just, like, put it in the middle of the table. Just kind of, like, maybe add, like, another one and then, like, look at the size of the
All right, we
blueprints that
might
you
be
have.
able to blow it up. Let's not get ahead of ourselves yet. All right, let's first and foremost, we've got to run some surveillance. All right, we got to find out where this guy hangs out, what's going on, and I feel like I have the perfect plan for this. I mean, Night Sass, I know you already, like, you're in the club circuit, and this douchebag likes to hang around all the clubs. Like, trust me, I'm sure, chum in the water, you could probably sniff out where this guy hangs out real easy.
Yeah, do you have a computer with internet access?
Did you actually ask that question? What do you need?
I know some like good gossip BBSs that might have some information on this guy.
Bonbon's like half impressed that she knows what a BBS is.
Come on, I surf them all day long.
Well, yeah, I actually have a terminal right over there. You can log in
Do you
if
have
you want.
Do you have a terminal? Do you have a terminal that like
It's a guest terminal for
a
sure.
normal could use?
Yes.
I have a data
yes.
jack.
Do you? Okay, cool.
Yeah. So does it
All right.
matter?
It just means you could interface with my
Yeah.
guest terminal.
Yeah, it means you're gonna have a better experience on the Matrix than someone who doesn't. You don't use it
Okay.
directly.
Can I roll for
Yeah. What are you trying to do?
finding? Just like finding where this guy's been sighted. Like, was he sighted with some woman somewhere recently, or just like out at the clubs and there's pictures?
Yeah, you got basically two choices. You can either roll an etiquette roll to try to like find something, and then I'll tell you some details, or you could try to do a circles roll to like roll up somebody like an NPC that you already know that knows him.
Well, one of my contacts is a bouncer, but I want to try and like use the internet to find something before I do that.
Okay, sure. So that sounds like an etiquette roll. So we'll say
But what
target number
don't-
4. Do
I
you
don't
have
have
an
etiquette.
You don't have any etiquette skills? Okay, it defaults to charisma.
Because I didn't know which one to get. Charisma? Okay.
Yeah.
Is this still 4?
No, it'll be...
It's much higher.
Yeah, it'll be 6 for this one.
Okay.
Got it.
Nice.
Oh,
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
damn.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, so you spend some time. It'll take a little bit of surfing, but you can figure it out. So while Night's Ass is researching, I think that Bon, your like apartment like buzzer or whatever goes off. What's your ringtone at home for the buzzer?
No, for just the door.
Yeah.
Well, for the door, it's just the most annoying fucking apartment buzzer that you
Okay,
can
you
imagine,
didn't
right?
customize it or anything.
No, it's like I tried, but it wasn't worth Bonbon's time. Yeah, it's literally what Dodger
Okay.
just did, like, "Nah." And it's
Okay.
like, oh my Jesus, hello, what? I'll buzz you in,
Okay.
and then I hit
Right.
the buzzer, and it like does the annoying buzz back, like,
Okay. All right. It doesn't work the first time. You got to do it like 2 or 3 more times before they can like actually get through. And, like they're pressing it when you're pressing it, trying to open the door when you're pressing the button. It's a big awkward thing for everybody. But after a few minutes, there's like a knock on the door.
and I go and I answer it.
Okay, open it. All right. So there's a group of there's like 3 guys there. They're wearing like movers uniforms, like a delivery company, maybe like I don't know, whatever the future version of FedEx is or something. And they've got a big like cardboard like crate with them on a dolly. There's like a troll and
What
2
the fuck do you want?
The guy he's got a clipboard and he's like hands it to you. He's like delivery.
I look at it.
Yeah.
And then like the eyebrows raise, and I sign for it.
Okay. All right. So
All right, you're gonna uncrate that, right?
Yeah. So
Like-
the orc or the troll like wheels it in and like kind of like looks around for like a clear path to where you want to put it. And then you notice that the other guy, the guy not with the clipboard, is holding like a little like a smaller cardboard thing with a handle, and he's being really like careful with it, and it's got like holes cut in the side.
Yeah. I point him over to the corner, like clear out a few things, and
Scramble some old issues of Wired out of the way.
2600, like
Yeah,
the
totally.
scene. Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, so he like lowers the crate and like takes the dolly out from under it and sets it in the hallway. And then he takes out a like a tool, like a box cutter or whatever, and starts to open it. And then the guy with the smaller crate like holds it out to you, and he's like just like holds it to you like gingerly, like he doesn't want to be holding it anymore.
Like, well, you want me to hold this? What?
He's like yeah, it's for you. Like holds it out.
Aren't you like? Isn't that a part of the assembly? I don't.
He nods. He's like, yeah, we're gonna get this unpacked, and then we'll.
All right. I'll just hold it right here.
All right, so you take the box and it makes like a strange kind of like warbling noise inside.
Kind of.
Everybody hears it make a weird sound. And the guy with the box cutter like opens the crate and there's like a big like metal framework, like a box inside. It's like all ornate and fancy. I mean, you can describe it if you want to.
You
know
just
what
said it
is.
all ornate and fancy, like probably
Okay.
a bunch of fake-looking diamonds and gems and shit. But it like all,
Okay, cool. So it's like
it all glitters in the sunlight and all, by the little like neon that shines in through the window.
Is
yeah,
there,
inside.
is there
Inside
any-
there's some like wooden pegs and like some little trays and like a mirror hanging from one side.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah.
any reason for me to think that this is magical?
Probably not. It's Baroque certainly, but I wouldn't say it's magical.
Well, I guess like
Writing
as
this
the,
is super tacky.
I don't know. Do you appreciate the like bedazzled aesthetic?
Bedazzled.
It's just covered in like rhinestones and stuff.
I mean, I like rhinestones when I tell people that they're real diamonds, but when other people use rhinestones, I think that's tacky.
Tacky, totally.
Yeah.
I would put it like class-wise, it's probably in the same place as like acid wash jeans with the words like hot mama on the left. Fits right into that kind of niche aesthetically. And yes, they get it all like unwrapped or whatever and take the cardboard out into the hallway, and the guy that gave you the box like opens the little door on the front and looks at you like Bon like go ahead.
All right. So I guess like in this awkward way, kind of like I shuffle it in there, and
You just kind of like shake it and like.
yes, and like quickly shut the cage.
Okay. All right. So a little like white like bundle kind of like tumbles out and flaps around, and there's like feathers fly everywhere, and this kind of like annoyed pigeon noise comes out.
I turn around. I'm like, all right, look. So I really didn't need that $500 that you gave me, so I just figured that I'd buy you a bird and a cage.
God, I hug the shit out of you. I like immediately like just hug you so hard. Like I'm so excited.
Is this
And
bird?
then I like run over to the cage and like like interact with the bird.
Wouldn't you rather if the bird was free in the apartment?
I immediately open the door. Yeah.
Is this bird threatening?
The bird now. I don't know. Are you afraid of doves?
Dove, man. It's a white dove.
Bird of peace.
I mean, I could probably make up some bullshit reason, but I'm not going to.
All right, so when you open the door, it immediately flies onto the like highest thing in the room, like a bookcase or like up onto a fan or something. Immediately takes a shit on the floor and then just kind of like puffs up and just sits on the fan, like cooing.
Oh.
And you'll never be free of that noise ever again.
Yeah. I like reach up and gingerly grab it the way that you would grab a pigeon and just kind of like scritch its little head and like hold it and just look so happy.
It just kind of like looks around confused.
Does it automatically have an affinity to like break down?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah, just by default, built in.
So cute.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal, you know.
Oh, I'm so happy.
So,
Like that cat girl on YouTube.
What are you gonna name it?
I like look at the pigeon and I'm like, what do you want to be named? And then I just kind of stare at it for a few minutes. Like,
so there's a moment where it's just like we get the two like cut screen of like you looking at the pigeon, your eyes all huge and watery, and the pigeon like looking around like all stupid. But like the music is all like violins.
It's a fucking
Sorry,
dove.
It's a dove.
It's a dove.
The violins rising as you like. It just kind of looks casually around the room.
I hope it coos, and then he takes that as the name.
Yeah, I mean it's making
named
those
Coo.
noises.
yeah, I like stare at the bird for a while. And I'm like, he's not sure. He's just trying to, understand the space, but
So-
I think he's really happy.
As you're like talking, Crusher in his infantile mind and process think and everything about him
I swear to
Thanks
God,
that-
if crush this bird, we're done.
thinks
I'm out of
that
the group.
That's just a heart. You're putting a heart.
Believes
limit on
that
card.
Bonbon has ordered this dove as a way to, get the C4 to where it needs to go. So I just kind of like put the C4 slowly next to the bird. And just kind of like,
I mean, worst comes to worst.
I
we
just
have two
kind of nod,
storylines.
and I just look at Bonbon.
You're like, yeah.
And I'm
exploding bird.
like
Don't
trying to like
playing
push
with
it
the
on
bird,
there.
Crusher.
Like scooch away a little bit.
Can I pet your birdie? I reach my hand.
Yeah. Like hold it out.
Oh.
So the delivery guys are kind of just awkwardly like standing in the hallway waiting.
What in the fuck is going on here?
One of them, like the guy like clears his throat. He's like, so. Like you can tip him or just get
I
close
walk
the door.
up to him. After he says so, I walk up to him and I like sign the package or whatever. I assume it's like with my
Yeah,
name.
he's
you know,
he's holding a clipboard.
yeah, exactly. I like sign it like, yeah, here. Night some hearts.
I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but it occurs to me that your character is basically Johnny Cage from the Mortal Kombat movie.
Pretty much,
Like,
yeah.
Just like throwing cards at people. Yeah, so he looks at it. Looks
I
at
walk
Bonbon.
over there and
Yeah.
slide the cred stick and
Yeah, you're gonna tip him.
like, the average 3%.
It's the dystopian future. It's only
Hey
3%.
man, yeah, the inflation charges on shipping these days, like it's a dangerous job. Like that's why they're Shadowrunners. Come on.
So yeah, he thanks you and they leave, the delivery guys. FedEx 2000, they head off.
All right. slam the door. We got a job to do.
All right, let's cut the shit. All right. So so you find Knight's Ass. You find some rumors about this dude. Like he's all over the tabloids and stuff. What are you trying to find specifically? Like what kind of information are you looking for?
I want to know if he has a significant other, if he's been seen out with anyone specific, and where he was last seen or recently seen, or if there are just any pictures of him from today or yesterday where I would recognize the background.
Sure. Yeah. And I think that like in the future of 2050, like real-time paparazzi are like a real thing where it's like tune in now and you can like see where he is, and people like follow him around with drones and stuff, and there's like
I just realized on a BBS, am I looking for like ASCII art of him or something?
No, you can get video feeds and stuff.
All right.
Yeah. The Matrix is still like, cybernetic and awesome, but it just.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because the BBS, like, I mean, normal people look at it as like a text on a screen, but you're in the Matrix, man. You're manipulating objects in space. Exactly. Like you're on a giant grid that stretches out forever. I think that there's a news post from yesterday, and it's just on some like trashy gossip blog. You've maybe been on there once or twice a long time ago. They're scared of you now, obviously. That's why they don't report on you anymore. They're talking about how he was in like a car accident. Like last week, there was some like drunk driving incident, and he got away fine and just like paid his way out of it. And the blog is like, typical celebrities, they're above the law. They're talking about how he's like he's been spotted at a bunch of car dealerships throughout Seattle in the last little while, like looking for a new ride. And he's been spotted out with his girlfriend used in like quotation marks, just like the woman he's hanging out with these days, who is a pop musician, and she's just known by the name Rainbow. And Rainbow is playing at a club tonight called Tech Noir, which is downtown. So you learn those two things about our friend Ken.
Okay, so I let Bon Bon know that there's a really good chance he'll be at Tech Noir.
There's some grainy footage of like the aftermath of the accident. Like there's his car like wrapped around a tree, and there's another car nearby like upside down. And there's like him like throwing up next to a tree, and then like throwing the horns to the camera, and he's still like a barf on his face. He's just like, woo.
Okay, so I'm like,
best.
there's this asshole. Not only is a dick because he's like hitting people, drunk driving, killing people probably, but he's dating a girl that's jacking your style, Bon Bon.
What are you talking about?
Her name's Rainbow. Where do you think she got that from?
What?
We gotta
All right.
take her down too.
All right.
Yeah,
listen.
and it's spelled like R41NB0W.
Oh,
That's
God.
the language that you use. That's the one. The numbers.
Yeah.
She's jacking everything.
Yeah. She's a poser, obviously. All right. All right. So I need to keep asking this question. Can orcs and trolls go to this club?
Yeah, totally.
All right. Well, I think it's going to be a night on the town then tonight.
Awesome. Okay. So Tech Noir it's like downtown. It's in the like main run of town, and there's lots of nightclubs and shit to do down there. So you guys can scope it out in advance if you want. It's the afternoon, so you have until the evening to figure that out. And actually, why don't we take a break here, and then you guys can figure out how you want to go from here afterwards.
Sounds good. Yeah, we'll take our
All right.
first break of the show. Still got 3 hours left to go. So we'll see you guys in a bit. More roleplay coming up right after this. We'll see you then.